So we're going to get a little personal here. You've already talked a little bit about your background, how you got here. You've lost immediate family members through the criminal justice system, through death, other tragedies. Your detractors will be watching you very closely. I think you are well aware of that. What's your message to them as well as to your own family?
You know, we were talking about the clip that Rondella recently did at Codman Academy, and what I know is when I share my story, as painful as it is, and talking about relatives that are incarcerated or gone through the criminal legal system, and much of the death in my family connected to that, even losing my mom and my twin brother, and there is power in that. And so those who would try to distract or from it, I just say, you know, moving on, because at the end of the day, I'm very faith-driven, but also I know that I bring a unique lens to the work. And I've always believed that we need more lived experiences and personal backgrounds that are unique around the table, especially in government, so that we are representing the people we serve, including those young ladies who've experienced prison violence, different things that have pulled their families apart. And so I carry my story with a sense of joy, no shame attached, and that, you know, we have work to do, and I have work to do too to break cycles of poverty and trauma and crime, not just for my family and my two boys, but every family in Massachusetts.
By the way, folks, if you don't know what she was referring to, our Rondella Richardson did a story on Wednesday after the election.
Incredible.
And it was powerful, it was strong, and I'm sure it's on our website if you'd like to be able to find it. All right, these are quick questions now. Let's bang, 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 all right? So should the money from the new millionaire's tax be spent on top of what is now spent on education and transportation? Yes or no?
Yes, that's what voters were promised. You have to deliver on those promises.
All right.
With undocumented drivers now getting licenses, do you think the state will be safe? Do you think drivers on the road that are licensed will be safer?
Absolutely. That's why police chiefs across the Commonwealth supported it. And if you ever talk to, say, Rep. Diggs or others who have lost loved ones to a car accident, the grief is just incredible. But when you can't find the person who did it and hold them accountable, it's even worse. This will allow for that. So yes.
This championship city is in its next evolution to championships, and right at the top of that are the Celtics. So, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown?
Who's your fave?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown's your fave.
I will say.
No, don't worry about it, Jason. She still loves you.
I mean, both are great. I will tell you, I used to watch football, baseball. I love football. I mean, and basketball all the time. I was talking to my husband recently. I don't watch it as much as I used to growing up. Even boxing, I loved boxing.
You've been busy.
I did too.
And so I have a work to do, but I do know folks who surround me like him. I mean, we're going to be great.
How many languages does he speak? He speaks like 5 languages. So, you know, whatever. It's terrific. Well, you are going to have work to do. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you for coming so soon after.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're going to miss this one too.